Morning, Melissa.
Good morning, Tom. How are you?
I'm well. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you.
There you go. That's all you can hope for.
That's right.
Are you home this morning or in the office?
I'm at home this morning.
Okay. That's nice.
Yeah, was working on the infrastructure meeting minutes, so they take a little bit of time.
Yeah. That was shorter than it usually is.
I I know, that was a good thing.
Yeah, but you better believe it. Yeah, sometimes those things can drone on for hours.
They can go on kind of long.
Oh, oh well. I see. I was looking at this committee thing. Looks like we've got a vacancy on the Joint Municipal Authority. I'll have to work on that a little bit.
Okay.
Um, Everything else, with Planning Commission, we've got that Scott Miller who's going in there, I guess, where Paul Brass was in.
Correct.
And then Greg Portner naturally fills in for Paul Brass there.
Okay, correct.
And Dave Reeser on the Infrastructure Committee.
You can put your name.
Here you go, Nancy. She's ready. Okay.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning. Morning, everyone.
Everybody's getting together. I like that Christmas gift, Bill.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I thought you may like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning, Pat.
Morning, Bill.
Morning.
Morning, Chris.
Is Mr. Durr on here yet?
I am, William.
Did you see my text?
I did.
Couple years.
It's a little early for that, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought so.
It usually doesn't happen until later in the winter.
Saw my first caterpillar this morning, and a couple years ago, Keith and myself were playing golf together, and the caterpillar was going across the putting green, and Keith says, "Everybody stop! Jenks just lost an eyebrow."
Oh, geez. I thought you'd use that for excuse for a bad putt, Bill.
Yeah.
How you can tell if we're having a bad winter or not, you look at Bill's eyebrows.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we can get started. Tom Boucher is going to be joining us a little later. He had something came up he had to take care of. So we'll call the meeting to order. Melissa, do you want to do a roll call?
Sure. Mole? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Tom Mole?
Here.
John Woodward?
Here.
Steve Brunner,
Here.
and Jody Menon.
Here.
Okay. Any public comments this morning?
Yeah, I'm going to say a few things. It's somewhat related to personnel, and I think we need to look at this. As we've seen in the past, I think we need to look at implementing actual procedures for the citizens to record complaints and not leave it up to the various people and personnel to handle them. Like, I'll give you an example. Now, you've moved Michelle up to only, from civil code enforcement to, just commercial, and now we have craft. And I still don't see a procedure to we've had this discussion yesterday. How do citizens file a complaint about code that is followed equally for every citizen and efficiently, and we can see the results? We need, as citizens, we need to be able to trust our government that it is doing the right job and is doing it equally for every citizen. And it is following the code equally, and the code is implemented equally to every citizen. Now, I've seen some steps done by the police, and they have finally a form of citizen complaint that seems to have some procedure behind it. But we don't have that. And we need that. The citizens need to see, okay, that if I do this, I get that. And this is how it works. And this is the due process that is given to every suggestion, complaint, whatever. And more now with Kraft, who do we call? Kraft? Pat Brandenburg? Michelle? Where does it say? How does it work? Michelle says I know very well, I mean, we've had this conversation yesterday that there is nothing in the code about any trees being 2 feet from the property line. I mean, that is in the code. And when Michelle says it's not, to me, is a concern. Okay. So I'll show you it is, but we're having now a very silly conversation about what's in the code, what's not in the code. And you're the council, you should bloody know the code. So that's my spiel for today. So I call on you to have these clear procedures so that the citizens can file suggestions, complaints, whatever, in an organized manner, not coming at the meeting, not arguing, not anything. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comments? If not, we'll adjourn the public meeting to executive session to discuss personnel matters. And we'll have somebody notify you, Mr. Jadik, when we decide to come back on.
Hold on, I'm muted. Yes, thank you so much. Melissa usually does that. I'll keep my phone with me. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Give everybody back. Okay. All right. Back
We're
to-
still waiting on the public, Tom.
Yeah, I think he's on.
Okay, yeah, we're good now.
I'm on.
Okay, back into public session. Jody, if you would like to make that motion.
Sure. I'd like to make a motion to make Martin Luther King Jr. Day an office holiday for the borough's administrative staff.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thank you very much. And anything else for the good of the order before we adjourn? Hearing none, we'll stand adjourned. Have a great day, everybody.
You too.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.